That's going to be full. We don't need any of these fleets to be here. So I'm going to put the Mandator fleet up with the CSA.
Construction complete.
This one would be okay against the CSA, but would be an even fight on that. Empire took Kashik, good for them. Alright, I'm going to move one fleet there so it can follow in Cisco. So we send one of these to Contra and one to Galanor. I'm going to send you to Galanor and you to Contra, I think.
Construction complete. Yes, my lord.
Let's go.
That actually seems like a time to save before that gets in. We're through our first hour. We've taken what, 3 or 4 planets? I think 4 planets so far. We were at 32 to start off with. I want to say. Probably check that first too. The New Republic was at 18 and 16. Most of the factions were pretty close, planet-wise and force-wise. That's usually how it ends up going. So we'll check and see what that is once the saving is done. All of our SSDs still at 100%. CSA is still 5 and 5. They obviously haven't changed, but no one else has changed enough. New Republic's 19 and 16. Empire 17, 14. What are we at? We are at 41 planets. Okay, so it was like 37 planets. 41 planets, 20% military. That's mostly going to change through subtraction for them. How's Grunter's fleet? That is still 339. Okay, so we don't need to really reinforce. Galanor is mostly going to be the structures then. I think they have an ion cannon to start with here.
We've come across enemy units.
Sure.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving to coordinates.
SD, Venators, Seculars.
Of course, Your Highness. Moving. All ahead.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Advancing. Confirmed. Right away. Moving out. Heading out.
Yes, sir.
Your command, sir.
Missile destroyer here.
They're gonna end up having at least a few fighters in here as well.
Order confirmed.
Trico. Not the Pokemon Trico. Oh, I want to play
Ready to
Pokemon now.
face the enemy, my liege.
I'm just gonna be a Pokemon YouTuber. Pokemon streamer.
The lasers are our target. Our target
Missile destroyer reporting in.
I don't know how that community's doing these days.
Targeting enemy.
bombers at the ready.
Bombers come into there.
All stations ready.
You guys do power to weapons. This ISD needs to not die.
Ready to receive orders.
Look, I always have at least like 5% of me wanting to stream Pokemon Reborn. It's just the grinding.
Missile destroyer
I
here.
really like the game, but
Missile destroyer
grinding,
reporting
man.
in.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Ready for command, sir. Advancing on target.
Target locked.
I got to like an underwater gym in it, and then I stopped in my last playthrough.
Missile destroyer here.
I'm not sure if that playthrough's even still on the channel.
Falling out of formation. Heavy cruiser stepping by.
Formation. Copy. Go after the stragglers.
I'm running out of maneuvers.
All fighters, attack.
Missile destroyer reporting in.
Get behind them. Regroup for a counter-attack.
Alright, we gotta try to kill those bombers. I think we can get in this way. And I'm gonna fly in between
All
those.
stations ready.
Target locked.
think that's only 1 or 2 squads of bombers left.
Missile destroyer here.
Get closer. They're still gonna have another battle dragon coming out.
Missile destroyer reporting in.
Interceptors go in. Okay, that's really most of the fighters that are dead.
Ready. Where'd he go? Nowhere to run.
All stations ready.
I don't know what it is. My frame rate feels like it's been better today than it usually is on this PC.
Formation.
Even though I have Premiere open for some reason.
Target locked. Fire. Coming around. Open fire.
Missile destroyer here.
5 seconds. Heavy cruiser standing by.
I copy. Attacking.
Reporting. Fire at will. Sir,
Eliminating target.
That is one vitamin at the front.
Sir,
I don't know if the other battle dragon is gonna make it in time. Yeah, this is gonna take more than 20 seconds to kill.
He's about to be destroyed.
It's already all dead. No, it's one battle dragon. Yeah. No, what I'm saying makes sense. What I'm saying makes sense.
Formation.
Our target priority is the
I swear.
stations ready.
Yeah, there it is. I know how numbers work.
To the stragglers. Attack that target.
Missile destroyer here. We have a lock.
Get your missiles onto that.
Captain here.
Okay, you two have a Bidem right between you and make it say good Bidem. There you go. That's all I ask. Is you to do exactly what I want the moment I want it to happen. Just like with the dev team. I'm a real hard ass. Like, I always make sure they know exactly what needs to happen.
Stay in formation ready. Get behind them. Captain here. Excellent shot. I have them now. Victorious.
Poor Battle Dragon with its smoothing issues on the death phone. Despicable. Rumbling. Battle Dragons die. Ooh, Sullust and Cothless taken by the New Republic all at once. Though they really should have had Cothless the entire time. Letting me down. What are we looking at? Let's let the Contrum fleet get in. I think we can handle this. I think our Vengeance can take the Golan.
Choose your reinforcements. All ahead full.
Got some victories. This, the Praetor Carrier probably shouldn't be in this one.
Setting course. Right away.
But I'm gonna leave it to Bob to remove it.
batteries online.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Form up.
Waiting command. Heading out.
I did everyone the favor of getting, like, really far into everyone's
All
territory.
batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
I'm not sure how many planets over it is to get to Hut
All
space.
sections at your command, my lord.
Weapons ready.
Okay, you two onto the capital shipyard.
Superstar destroyer ready. All batteries commence firing.
Stayed reasonably on top of our industrial requirements, our infrastructure. Killed a bunch of our ground units,
At your command.
but I started building more.
Direct fire at their laser cannons. Holding fire for maximum effect.
All sections at your command, my lord. Fire at will.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Attacking target.
Ready for battle. Report
Got double commanders. We got Wellum and Darius, and
Ready for duty.
Wellum and Darius. Oh no, they're not just commanders, they're clones.
Engaging the enemy.
Begun the Clone Wars hack.
Form up.
Coming around.
People should...
Launching attack.
The people need to know.
Got them in my sights.
Classic headline. Breaking.
The primary target is
Pentastar Alignment fleet led by clone commanders.
Are our target.
Cody unreachable for comment.
back around for another
All sections at your command, my
Awaiting
lord.
orders.
more enemy craft. Yes, sir.
They're leaving. I don't think I care that they're leaving. No, I don't care that they're leaving. We only have the structures. Definitely don't care.
Locking on.
If I was a bear, I would not be shooting light out of my stomach. I do not care.
Enemies in range.
If like our technically this isn't a series coming back. This is a Dev one rather than the X2 one. At least this type of series. Genos is right there. I mean, we're gonna make things... That is Garros. I was right earlier. Though I think I was talking about Rivester being Garros. So I wasn't really that right. We are in Era 4. I don't know where Palpatine would be.
Building under construction.
Someone's probably gonna want to attack out that direction. You can
Troops.
build a bunch of infantry.
Vehicle
1, 2, 1. Oh, we got that guy. This I'm actually gonna take into our main ground force. Where's Jarek at?
Receiving orders.
I'll probably tell them to build some more.
Constructing unit. Unit in production.
So really, we could split that up.
Complete.
Yeah, it looks like the Empire. I think Ranger rushed through the core, so there's not many Imperials left. I've thought about making another video on the whole eras versus years progression and what that actually includes, because there's been some people who were concerned that the change is making things progress too fast, without really thinking about like what is actually covered by eras versus time progression.
Ready to go.
So, because I think a lot of people are thinking of it as like, oh, this is being sped up,
Construction.
rather than the fact that like years weren't represented in any way before.
Ready to go.
So, like, it used to be possible. You could get to like Era 7 by week 20, and then
Coming around. Ready. Ready to go.
out to invade camp. I got bad news for you.
Vehicle in production.
Charlie just launched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again.
Vehicle in production.
Building
Building
started.
started.
Yeah, so I might do another news video kind of clarifying some of that.
Recruiting soldiers.
Brigade
Construction
standing by.
complete.
Wait until we have another nemesis for that one.
Construction complete.
Tactical battle imminent.
Well, I mean, once you have the Empire's territory down, it's less about the leader being dead and just the fact that they're gonna be nearby is somewhere you can build them.
Forces ahead.
Oh, this sucks for you, doesn't it?
Standing by.
We've got an interdictor.
En route.
Yeah,
At your
we
command.
got an interdictor.
Reinforcements
We got an
en
SSD.
route.
We got a hypervelocity gun.
Star Cruiser standing by.
There's just no way. I hope you enjoy dying.
Reinforcements en
Roger
route.
that. Awaiting orders.
Reinforcements
We're on the
en
These
route.
poor guys, like, they built up their fleet. And like, oh, look at this, we have 150 pop
Reporting.
cap.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Maneuvering.
They start moving out, and then this happens to them. It just happened to be an SSD next door.
Reinforcements en route.
Yes, Commander. Attacking. Yes, Commander. Heading out.
I'd even let you go if you wanted to retreat.
Reinforcements
You
en
won't try
route.
it. Too bad. You had such a promising future.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
Awaiting orders. Bombs away. Ties reporting in. Taking fire.
Reinforcements.
I'm gonna send all the bombers on one.
All batteries commence firing.
Awaiting orders.
I mean, even without that round, we got an interdictor.
Carrot Commander
So-
here.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Come about.
Yes, sir. Where'd he go?
Right. I think we are gonna need to hit the allegiance with that.
I copy. Nowhere to run.
You can stay back
Falling out of formation.
and go. Yeah, the Eclipse has been in every release of TR. I think. Yeah, it was definitely in 1.0.
Target locked. Awaiting your command. Ready for collision.
It's rare that you'll see the AI use it, because they have to build it once they're in Palpatine's area, and it tends not to last super long.
Destroy those lasers.
Unless you're in, like, Operation Shadow Hand.
Weapons online. Open fire on those laser cannons.
Fire at will.
Copy. Draw their fire.
That piece of shit.
Ready for battle. Reporting.
The Ton fell. Single unit retreated.
Engaging the enemy.
Eliminating target.
Awaiting command.
All batteries commence firing.
We lost the launch lead. Attack formation. Targeting. Yes, Commander.
Might lose that Venator. I think if we
Fire at will.
focus on the turbo lasers on this one, might be able to
All batteries commence firing.
take care of that before that becomes a problem.
Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
Yeah, I think we're
Engaging the enemy.
on top of
All
things
batteries
here.
commence firing. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
Yeah. There's still 3 hard points it has to get through,
Engaging the enemy.
and we're destroying theirs faster.
Fire at will.
Oh, it's only 2.
Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
That's an ion cannon. That's not gonna matter.
Engaging the enemy.
That's all just ion cannons. There we go. We saved it.
All batteries commence firing.
Under control. Watch him. He's coming around.
I got one.
Do they still have? Oh, they have some gammas.
He's headed your direction.
Sorry, Bob. Gotta die.
Stay in formation.
with our Kingler. Will you ever add new voice lines for all the new units? We'll probably never get to a point where we get to all the new units. That's basically dependent on whether we have people who are working on VO, which is an area of the mod that I really don't touch myself. I have too much other stuff to do, so it's usually we hire someone, they are in charge of that for a few months, and they disappear. And like again, it's really dependent on how many people we have, like how many people submit VO, and there's also limitations with how big you want to start having all the files be, as the game does have memory limits. So in a lot of cases, sharing is necessary. So we want to make some of them sound more generic so they can be used in more places. But it's highly unlikely we'd ever get to the point where we have everything based. Are there any plans to unify the art style for the hero portraits? No. We have to use what's available, and trying to get someone to draw every single hero we'd ever possibly want to use, it wouldn't be feasible. That'd be a several-year journey for someone to try to do. Like, we do what we can to pick the things that look like they make the most sense, but yeah, having someone do portraits for 500 characters is not a thing that's likely to be possible. And will the Empire of the Hand ever get an SSD note? Like ship? No. Empire of the Hand will never get an SSD.
Ready for orders.
They are always going to be SSD-less.
We've located the enemy.
Yeah, I was happy that I was able to, when I was doing the AI-generated ones for the Imperials, I was happy that I found keywords that I can use to pretty consistently get similar ones, but that's as much as we can ask for there. Like, at one point, Valerie was gonna try to do as many of the hero portraits as she could, which is why the Hapen ones and the CSA ones look the same. Like that Thrawn style. And Sheen and Dark Legion did a pass on a lot of the Fall of the Republic stuff. But trying to say, like, oh, we're always going to do this style is generally dependent on those people being on the team. Like, Valerie did the Hapen ones after she had left active development, so like we wouldn't be able to find someone who can like mimic her art style, because we only have whoever volunteers. We can't go out and like seek someone out and pay them for it, and then like, be able to pay them whenever we have a new hero that comes in. Jarek, can you get that? There's some of the artillery that was causing problems.
Aerial artillery reporting. Command received. Right away. Moving out.
With stuff like models and textures, it's a lot easier for us to keep consistent styles. It's a lot easier to share like the materials we use to make the textures, shared greebles, and even just mimic the greebles among the artists. But for other stuff, it's just we do what we can, but it's rarely that possible.
Destination ahead. Let's move
Is there an
out.
AA turret around here? Nope.
Attacking.
Jarek, get in there. You guys, get up here. Infantry. You can get up to the shield.
Attack.
The Nemesis can kill the turret before our infantry get in the way. and their nemesis. And artillery. And once this is down, we can bombing run. Oh shit. Get out of there. Get out of there, nemesis.
Moving out.
Okay, can the crawlers get that? I think these can stay at a distance. There we go.
Yes, Commander.
Attacking. Lancet standing by. Firing.
Battalion standing by.
Yeah, I think we only lost one nemesis on that. Maybe two.
Real artillery reporting.
I think it was one. We have like 5 coming into this army
Lancet
in the other direction still.
heading for attack position.
Target confirmed.
Ready for orders. Attack.
Still got our Rana. That isn't going to be able to beat this army. There we go. So we lost.
Control achieved.
Very sad. We also spent all of our money. So we're still going to leave that fleet on this side. Move around. When was the last save? 07? Yeah. Make you halt. I think a couple people have joined the voice chat and then just sat there. Kiwi and Keelhaul at least, and that's just the Ks. I think we'll want to take Galanor and whatever that other one is up there. Contrum? Contrum is right, I think. Yeah, Contrum.
Okay, maybe it was my mic. Never mind.
Reporting.
Working?
Yeah. I was
How's it
going to ask
going?
what you thought of that planet's layout, because the U-shape is one I've thought about, but I don't know how good or bad it is.
Reporting.
I forget where I just was.
Ready.
Common, or the one where you go down and then left and then up.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit too straightforward. Like, there isn't really that much decision making. The starting area, I think, is pretty good, but going into the base,
Artillery online.
it'd be nice if there was a bit of something else going on with it.
Heading to destination.
Complete.
Like, there's enough going on with
Reporting.
that first triangle usually that I generally enjoy the map for that, but
Proceeding.
once you start going up the base path, it's
Construction complete.
okay, this is actually not going to be too bad. I think I want some probes before I
Vehicle in production.
jump into too many planets.
AT-AT ready.
Constructing unit.
That's built up. I
Construction.
want this to be slightly more built up.
Construction complete.
Commodore, the same.
Construction.
Constructing.
Camp
Building
as well.
under construction.
Construction complete.
Constructing. Building started.
Construction.
These planets, at least on my turns, I'm going to try to build up as much as I can. I don't think Jarek's army has a siege tower in it anymore. Yeah, got them all killed. First ones, second ones. We're going to just spy on the entire Hapes Consortium right now.
Vehicle in production.
Galanor has 5 units plus those structures. We already saw that. Leia has other infantry with her, barracks.
Construction complete.
This map, or Contrim, is basically what I did like 90% of my initial Hape and ground force testing on. So that's probably the map I've played on the most this year.
Construction complete. Construction.
How built up are they on the ground? There's really not much on Terraphon. Not to be confused with Tierphon, which we don't have.
Construction complete.
And, oh, Ojom, where are you? Waiting Ojom. Because it looks like I left it undefended. Doesn't mean it's actually undefended.
Adjusting course.
On same station.
Reporting.
Tactical battle imminent.
Probably should build another structure on that.
Reporting.
Oh, we did get a legitimacy group. Let's get Starlight Station group.
Constructing unit.
Arissa and Brezek, who I used a lot in our last playthrough as well. Alright, there's Thane. So they're lacking in a lot of space units at this point. They've been kind of eradicated.
Invasion commencing.
Not sure what the other factions got. Maybe we will check that after this.
Choose your reinforcements.
Speaking of views,
Right away.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
I don't know how I feel about this.
kind of a freebie.
Time order. Copy.
Not when everything's there.
Laying suppressive fire.
I mean, at this point, this map ultimately ends up just being a worse
lot of
version of the other one we have. Like, you go up the path and then the other base has the raised section over here. Which that one gets to be a bit too linear, but it's a better version of this.
Yeah.
Awaiting orders.
Let's get some artillery on there.
Open fire. Form up. Copy. Lancet proceeding.
Reporting.
I copy. Command received.
Do they have any AA turrets here?
Moving out.
No.
Heading out.
Jarek, you should be fine up there on your own.
Awaiting orders.
Ready.
Still...
Destination ahead.
Okay. They at least distracted these guys long enough.
Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going.
That's actually going to end up being enough of their forces being distracted. Alright, I think we need the C-10. That... Yeah, that's 2 heavy vehicle factories and then like 3 or 4 companies they had.
Let's get this thing moving.
boy. He'll get there eventually.
Attack the target. Attack the target. Fire at will. Ready. Engines activated. Lancet standing by.
Here, I tried to select a bird. I want to talk about it. Okay, just hit the thing. Slice through it. There you go, Jarek. Be the weird pokey Sith dude you were born to be. So I kind of need you to come back here. I need you to get a build pad for me.
Ready for orders.
I'm usually tempted to go for the base with that, but with these guys all fitting here. Hey, Jarek, can you please get that now? I just want to repair things. That's all I want in life. Repair. There we go. Oh no. Not unit destroyed. I lost my artillery.
Reporting.
Okay, just run up and slice people again. I don't know how much is left. I think we've killed most of their fire dragons. Force choke a turret. Turrets need to breathe too. It's
Yes,
a little known fact.
Ready.
I guess for the Vong they do.
As you wish. Squadron moving out. Lancet proceeding.
We could specify the sounds and particles differently for different structures and factions. That would be nice. Then we could add a gurgling noise when it's bombed.
That'd be pretty cool.
Open fire.
Fortunately, we mod a bad game, so.
Oh, we can't.
Lancet standing by.
Oh. Let's put us on.
Look at that, they're right next to each other. Is this in range, though? No, that one wasn't. Both structures survive. Uninstalling. Eric, go poke that.
Aerial artillery.
Almost called him Jared.
Moving out. Engaging. Target in sight.
It's couch surfing younger brother.
Lancet targeting. Heading for attack position. Attack. Heading out. Fire. Destination ahead.
I'm definitely about to fly into another
Open
AA.
fire.
There it is. I didn't fly into it, but it's right there.
Attack the target.
I knew it was going to happen. So just those 3 tanks left? Yeah. Cool. Ah, game's over. You can't hit me now. Okay, that initially looked like it was going to be rougher than it ended up being.
Construction
We
complete.
should be able to take one more planet.
Construction complete.
We'll go for Terraphon. Kashyyyk is very lightly defended right now, because I think the Empire only just took it.
The enemy is
That's probably the thing Bob has struggled with the most, is trying to get the AI to go after independent planets earlier. They just don't want to do it for some reason.
Move out.
Right, Cassio.
Reinforcements en route.
We shall be there shortly.
Or Ulrich, not Cassio.
Moving. Reinforcements
Star
cancelled.
Destroyer standing by. Targeting. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
All ahead.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Okay, I'm gonna try to send the ISD in a little task force after the shipyard.
Maneuvering.
Bombers standing by.
Like, one thing with non-playable factions is that when the AI auto-resolves against it, they don't lose anything. Like, they win and just take no losses. But they do still need to have enough that they think they can win before they'll attack.
Reporting. I copy. Copy. Ready for orders. Bombers at the ready. Ready to receive orders.
Standing by. Your command, sir.
Comlink.
Bombers, get in there. Where are our fighters?
Engines activated.
Kill those.
Reporting. For the Empire. Roger that. Locking on.
Commander.
Alright, I think I want to send this ISD to help.
Go after them. Enemies in range.
Is trying to do an end run here on the station is, or on the shipyard is apparently going to be dangerous.
Target locked.
Roger that. Standing by. Attacking.
Almost through the shields.
Our target priority is the
We've
laser.
also almost had our shields taken down. Just, stay on the bombers, which it looks like we've killed most of. There's still 2 squads there.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. All guns, fire.
Outer weapons. I think we can destroy the station before the other battle dragon comes in. I don't know if we'll be able to do it before the Nova Cruiser. I'm not sure which died first there, though. Might actually have been the battle dragon that died first.
Ready go. Weapons charged. Waiting orders.
Captain here.
Yeah, there it is.
Nowhere to run. Falling out.
Well, we have enough in that even with the battle dragon and Nova,
The lasers are
the station won't be able to hurt that anymore.
priority is the laser tanks. I copy.
I got one.
Star cruiser standing by. The lasers
Locking
are our target.
Enemies in range.
It's down. And it didn't even lose shields, so it's fine. So there are more bombers around here. I don't think we're going to be able to get too much fighter support in
Eliminating target.
cover.
Star destroyer standing by.
Around the corner there.
Star destroyer reporting in. This is the captain.
Go after the stragglers.
Yes.
I'm coming around.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
There's the Nova.
Changing course.
Yeah, that's too many fighters in this section. I should file a complaint.
Cruiser here. I'm in my sights.
Your orders, sir. We are ready and waiting.
I got one.
I think I need to switch out that Pathfinder
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
for a Raider rather than the Tonfal, but I don't think I'll be attacking with this fleet again this stream. This might actually be the last planet we end up taking.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
The ground battle should be quick. We're quickly approaching our allotted time.
Taking fire. Commander, they're hitting us. I'm on them.
Captain here.
Ready go.
Firing turbo releasers.
Enemies in range.
Awaiting your orders.
Nowhere to run.
Awaiting your command.
Target locked.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Alright. Now it should just be the trade port. There's a few of these items that are probably going to die on the way. They're mostly dead already. Yeah, the secular.
Eliminating target.
Yeah, you can finish that. Use the lights.
Heavy
The
cruiser
lights out.
standing by.
Your command.
Get behind them.
Standing by.
Taking fire. Target locked.
Commander. Open fire.
I have them down.
On our way.
I'm on them. Coming around.
Reporting in.
All the other Hapen planets are gonna be a lot harder to take in space. Even without ships, like they have really high defenses, defensive structures, plus ion cannons on at least a couple. Well, at least on Relifon. They have it on... not on Hapes itself. And not on Truba. But Hapes and Truba do have level 5 stations. Relifon only has a level 3. So it shouldn't actually be that bad. Until we start seeing them have other actual units in space, we don't need to worry about counterattacks either.
Reporting. Choose your
But I assume their economy has just been
reinforcements en route.
Moving to destination.
really hurt. Emotionally, physically, financially. Mostly financially. It's usually the best way to hurt the economy.
Let's go.
I'm gonna send one infantry over here.
Right away.
Ready to receive orders. Keep going.
If I can stop them from taking another landing zone, that'd be nice. Well, I just leave this behind. They're all coming in.
Scanning area.
Comlink active.
Reporting.
Ready.
You might need anti-vehicle turrets.
Heading out.
Over there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put those up here. Anti-vehicle turret and anti-infantry turret.
Yes, Commander. On the move.
Awaiting orders.
They should really be building more
Engines activated.
barracks.
Receiving orders. As you wish. Targeting.
Ready.
That can be anti-vehicle. Come here.
Reporting. Heading out.
And anti-vehicle and anti-infantry in case they sneak through.
Roger that.
And stay deployed.
Ready to go.
Yes, sir.
I think this is the only factory on the planet as well. This one won't be too bad after.
Yes, Commander. Considering my sights. In attack
Oh
position.
shit, that's not good.
All out troops.
Get out.
Form up. Awaiting orders.
Infantry, get in.
Ready for your
There we go.
orders.
Now, please come attack me. Please. I built a turret for you.
Battalion standing by.
There we go. I tricked you. Turret was for me all along. Those Hapens or are those New Republic? They are Hapens.
Orders, sir.
Moving to coordinates.
Reporting.
Wasn't sure if they were the militia or
Let's move
units.
Unit destroyed.
The ion cannon will stop orbital bombardments, but it won't stop the bombing run at least. We'll have that in a second. That can come on this.
Right away.
I wish I had phrased that differently. Why are you back there? What is this? This has not been a healthy stream for
Aerial artillery
sentry
reporting.
tanks.
Moving out.
They've not had a good day.
Ready for orders.
Heading out. Let's go.
Back.
Over there. Form up.
Roger that.
Fortunately, that artillery died as well.
Form up. This way.
Please come this way.
At the ready. Heading out. Heading for attack.
No, the turret is here for you.
Ready for
I think we need to go take out the ion cannon then.
awaiting destination.
Ready to receive orders.
Where'd they go? They come all the way down? They did. Well, that puts them in another turret. That's fine.
Roger that.
I
Destination.
think it's just the 2 or 3 left. Don't run at my artillery.
Open.
I need that to shoot you.
Target.
Form up.
Is that it? Yeah,
Affirmative, sir.
that just leaves them with the ion cannon. So they cannot shoot at things on the ground.
System control achieved.
How many planets does the Ariado Authority have? They only have 4. So we're getting close to integrating them. Right. Zinj. Zinj is alive. He's somewhere. He's got the Garros 4 group, and that's it. The Empire... Palpatine is out there somewhere. They have... Intermeridian, Sheer, Goroth, Tapani, Drommel's group. So they do have Drommel somewhere. I don't think anyone's killed Drommel. Stormtrooper group and Lumaya. Galvardus has Romuli and Commodore. We've got the Lurin, Transnebular, Trax, Elrude, Grunger, Tug, and Starlight. And Maldrude has Tatooine and Naboo. With Pterodok still out there somewhere. Alright, I think we have one more space battle we can do.
Building.
Or maybe I'll just, I'll do a little bit more infrastructure. Rather than invading.
Under construction.
Honk Gaversom has won the election.
Construction
What's this?
complete.
This is the track right, Venice. Track mobile. I'd meant to bring him down. Start of the stream.
To that position.
I'm gonna try to make sure that I'm leaving whoever's next, which I think is Bob,
Vehicle in production.
a reasonable amount of
Vehicle
points
in
that he'll be
production.
able to use.
Training soldiers.
Oh, they
Construction
built a ground unit. I mean, it's a full stack on there. It is. Ooh, that's a lot of airspeeders. We lose our vision on Relifon? No. I'm gonna scout out Kashyyyk.
Constructing. Beginning construction.
Ariado actually took another planet out. But they've got they got 2 up here.
Reporting.
Realize that. There's Bakati Sin. So I thought it was the Empire that had it, but it's Maldrude. So they did get Sin right at the end there. But that is going to do it for now, I think. We have reached the end of our time. So hope you have enjoyed the return of Joint Command. I think I'm going to put this on YouTube this weekend, and I will try to stream my next turn as well. So you guys are basically going to be seeing everything I see in the campaign. But I don't know that we'll get more than 2 or 3 in this, but we will have the Imperial campaign starting on the channel this week, hopefully. Possibly next week, but it should be this week. As far as I'm aware, everything is working at the moment. So I just want to make sure I'm not like starting a big campaign and it's like, oh, second episode we have to restart. Which hasn't happened yet. Will happen someday, hopefully not this time. But thanks again for watching, everyone. Hope you have a good day, and hope to see you next time. Bye.